Fondly referred to as the Trail Dussie, the multi-award-winning athlete has been making impressive times since the tender age of 9.
Landie, hi.
Hey, Nico.
I was hoping you'd be here before you, but I should have known.
Yeah, what a place to start your day, hey, Nico?
Indeed it is. So is this what a day looks like in your life? Is this how it usually starts?
Yes, so well, after I've had my morning coffee, just to sort of open my eyes, I love to come to Jonkershoek. It's a really special place, mountains, trails, soul cleanser, and a perfect way to start a working day.
But of course you have a real job as well.
I'm actually a chartered accountant and I work in Cape Town as a tax consultant at the moment. Luckily it's part-time, so I've got flexi hours, so I do manage to fit in my training sessions.
Well listen, I'm very excited about doing this run with you, but I have this feeling that we should do a good warm-up first, so shall we get to that?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Landie's just returned from the island of Reunion, where she took first place amongst the women in the Trail de Colorado, a 38-kilometer trail run in the heart of the island's national park. It takes place in the highlands, going up over 1,500 meters, making it no mean feat.
Landie, break! Break, break.
Okay, I suppose this is a good place to take a break. You can watch the view.
Thank you, please. Whoa. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Wow.
How nice was that?
This is good. What a lucky person you are, Landie. You get to live such an incredible life. Where did it all begin?
Well, I suppose I grew up on a farm, so outdoors has always been in my blood, and I just really love to explore new places. Running since I was a child, did cross-country at school. Funny story, my mom actually made me sort of run the first time. I didn't want to run because I was afraid I'd lose. But once I got into it, I really enjoyed it and started with an adventure race in 2008 where I met my now husband, and he sort of got me into the whole adventure racing scene, did that, and realized that I actually like the running part the best, and the results came naturally after that, and I think that's where it all started.
Came naturally with a lot of hard work.
Yeah, I suppose you can say a lot of hours in the tackies is what got me there. Okay, Nico, I think the picnic's over. Let's get the muscles warm again.
Let's do it.
When she's not running, Landie also enjoys beach tennis, mountain biking and slacklining, which is similar to walking the tightrope, and good practice for balance and coordination.
Thank you for waiting for me.
How much fun was that?
Good.
It's not over yet. Let's go for a rub down.
Rub down.
If Nico thought Landie's idea of a rub-down was a relaxing massage in a spa, he was in for a big surprise.
Landie, are you sure this is what the rub-down's supposed to feel like?
Meet my love-hate relationship, the deep tissue massage.
What's happening to me?
Well, firstly, it's very important for professional athletes, ultra-trail runners, marathon runners, to have regular therapy, which basically just speeds up the recovery process so you can get back to the drawing board to prepare yourself for your next training session.
Thank you, Francois. That's great. I think it's Landie's turn, huh, Landie? Over to you. So being an ultra trail runner is not just about getting out there and running.
Running is actually just one part of my training regime. I also go to the gym about 2 or 3 times a week to do some strength training, such as squats and deadlifts, heavy weightlifting, which is very important for mountain running. You need to get up that mountain and you need some strong legs and strong muscles for that. And then, of course, you also burn a lot of calories during those long runs and races, so you need to take special care of your diet.
Well, speaking of calories, I'm starting to feel like I need some.
I know just the place.
Landie's husband, Christian, is an industrial engineer and well-known trail runner. Together, they're a real athletic power couple and the brains behind the popular Diamond Dash trail running events in Gauteng. It's something they started 5 years ago, despite both working full-time.
Wow, your wife just put me through my paces up on the mountain. In fact, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't she have the most incredible competitive streak on her?
Oh, Nico, you're spot on. Not only on a sports field, but even playing card games. Yeah, I remember recently in our trip in Spain, we rented a motorhome and we had a deck of Uno cards. And every night we will play Uno cards. She will say best out of 3. And then when we get to 3 and I'm winning, she said, now let's go best out of 5. And one evening we went up to best out of 11, and I must say I had to give up just to let her win, otherwise we'd have still be playing.
How did you guys meet?
we actually met at an adventure race. I saw this new girl in the sport, and I really liked the spontaneous chick, and I thought, well, I need to get to know her. Unfortunately, she had a boyfriend, but I had a plan, and I started a fake running group.
You faked a running group?
Yeah, you actually convinced these mates to run at 5 o'clock in the morning because that's the only time I had before work. And yeah, in the beginning it was about 5 or 10 of them, and later on it was only the 2 of us that was left. And I think he was using the excuse that they're all writing exams or something.
Eating healthily is important to Landie, who often shares her nutrition and training tips as a motivational speaker.
Wow, Landie, I must say, this looks really healthy.
For a professional athlete or any kind of serious sports person, you need to watch your diet and obviously eat a lot of healthy and nutritious food that helps you to run further and longer for the hours that you need to train. Literally what you put in is what you get out.
Well, Landie, thank you for spending some of your very precious time with us, and I must say, healthy looks really delicious. Let's dig in.
A delicious meal for a dedicated athlete who's making South Africa proud.